Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
We're here to review episode number 9. And it was
a good one.
I think this was the best episode yet.
It had the most content and like stuff for us to watch.
I wasn't like dying trying to get through 2 hours.
I agree. I mean, we watched on DVR.
It flew by.
I don't know.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
I mean,
I'm watching on DVR too, so I'm not watching the full 2 hours, but
yeah.
Okay, let's get started. So first, we're going to talk about Mika and Michael.
Everybody's favorite troublemakers.
But they were first.
They were first.
So,
we are going in order.
I was shocked that she had him taking out her weave
on television.
On national TV.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
And the cameraman was close.
Like he was into the net. He was into the net. You saw the cornrows.
It was a lot.
You saw the thread. Like it wasn't just from afar.
And it still was it was such a boring scene.
Yeah.
To be honest. It really wasn't that interesting.
I don't think she's feeling him. Because even at that scene, she was like a little negative with it.
She is always negative. Let's be clear.
You think
she is? Yeah, she's a negative Nancy.
Yeah, she is. Because like even when he was taking it out and he was like, "Oh, I think I know." Like he said, he take out.
She looked very concerned. Yeah. She was like, "I don't want you to cut my hair," and her face just didn't seem like it was a lot.
Why have him do it if you don't want him to do it?
Yeah, and it was helpful, I'm sure.
Yeah,
and.
Whatever. Okay. That was just like I was shocked.
But that was the moment in time when it came out that he's not gonna be a principal.
Oh, that's when that came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately.
I have on my notes that he never had that job and he was lying.
Yes, probably because he's a liar based on everything that we've seen. He lied about what he said off camera. He lies about why he takes off his ring because I don't believe why he takes off his ring.
Yeah, true. He
lies. He is not portraying his true self. So I think that the whole show is a lie for him. Yeah. But that's just me.
But then you see the tea that's on the blogs.
But do we want to ruin it for people if they haven't seen the tea that's on the blogs?
Yes. Y'all saw what was on the blogs.
I wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for you.
Fine. But
go check out the blog.
Yeah. But it's ironic that he seems like the one that's not being himself, but then he wants to say the show
is fraudulent.
Was fraudulent when he seems fraudulent.
I called him fake and a fraud last.
You did, and people tried to act like
the shade.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
But I do. 2 things can remain at the same time. Mika is negative, and Michael is a liar. We don't know either of them personally,
and we're
not. Of course, I was standing for Mika first, but she has flaws just like I have flaws. She seems very negative. She comes off very negative on TV.
Yeah, she just doesn't always have a lot of positive things to say.
Yeah, she critiques him a lot.
She does.
And maybe she'll see this and realize she does that.
Yeah.
Like when she was talking about his feet.
And then, so here's one thing, some notes that I wrote. He's defensive, so we always know. Mm-hmm. Like, he's always defensive, which is why he gets quiet when he's supposed to respond. And she's asking him questions, and then he just shuts down. But he said that he thinks that she's setting him up for an I gotcha moment. If you ain't lying, it ain't no I gotcha to be had.
But you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I was on Michael's side with that.
Why?
It's like
who's trying to get you for what?
She always seems like she's interrogating him, and like she has some information.
Oh,
like
well, if he wasn't lying.
No, I know, but like you're not genuinely asking me anything. Yeah. I get his point in that.
But I was actually kind of impressed that she was straightforward and laid it out for him. Like they sat on the couch and she was like, "Look. I think that this is what happens. Mm-hmm. You say this stuff. You don't mean it. You are like a lie." She basically was like, "I don't trust you." It seemed like, how did you have an offer letter, sign the offer letter, and then it was going to start on Monday, and then
the day before Sunday,
you're telling me that you didn't take the job, but you have another new job. She's like, "When did you apply for it? When did you interview for it? When did you get that offer?"
Yeah.
So his excuse was, "I don't tell you everything because I don't want to be judged," but the bottom line is you seem fraudulent.
And I've been seeing a lot of people talking about just how negative Mika is, but people don't understand when you are sitting in the house with somebody you know is consistently lying to you.
It's probably hard to see the positive.
Yeah, it is. But I have a feeling she's going to watch this and not even realize that she was how negative she was going is been coming off. Yeah. That's probably not her intention.
And they don't know, like, what's going to be shown on TV.
Yeah, that's true. But they always show her with that face, like, when they were at dinner and he presented that gift to her, and she was like, oh, this is sweet. Yeah, I eat all of this. Okay.
It was not that over. It was very underwhelming.
Yeah,
it was.
So it was candy. Got up and gave him a little hug.
No, I thought the gift was underwhelming.
I thought it was cute. It was in a, like, somebody comes.
What was she supposed to respond? She was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
she was supposed to say thank you. I really appreciate it. It's a small gesture. She was like, "Oh yeah, I eat all of these. I eat all of these." But I do think she's just not feeling them, so she's not excited, so she's not gonna act excited.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just saying it was. He probably was like, "Oh, I try to do a little cute. The little cute gifts are the best."
If you like
somebody, she said she eats a lot of candy.
Yeah, and then he was like,
but then he was over explaining himself.
He's always over explaining himself.
Yeah, like if you got your candy,
just be like, hey boo, here's the candy. I know you love candy.
Yeah,
boom.
Yep.
They weren't even that really. They weren't the most interesting this episode. That's for sure.
Oh, one other thing I have to say about them is that I feel like when she does interrogate him or does come to him with these things, it's only on camera. So he really shuts down. Like, I was wondering, like, does she come to him with her issues, or did she ask about that job off camera, or are you just trying to blast me on camera? Is probably how he feels. Granted, the same thing remains true. Two things can be constant. He is a liar, and she is a little, like, negative and interrogates him a lot. But I wonder if he just feels blasted only on TV.
Well, he's always going to feel blasted if the cameras are on because he does not want anything to be portrayed about him on camera.
But what if after that job thing, when she felt weird, when she was on that couch, she would have went to him that night like, hey, can you explain to me the job because it's really confusing? But what if she didn't do that and she only did it the next time they were on camera?
I doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering that because I was like, is that why he feels so, like, under attack? I was thinking that. I'm like, maybe she isn't showing genuine interest and is only seeming like she wants to blast him on camera. I was trying to give him a little benefit of the doubt.
I guess you're. So I guess the commenters are getting you a little soft.
What are you trying to say? No, I'm not soft on Michael. Michael is soft enough. Moving on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not soft on Michael. I'm really not. But I was trying to understand
why
he feels so attacked by her, and I'm thinking maybe it's because she's only blasting him on camera. But okay, that was a lot on them.
More than necessary because.
And I had a note that Michael wants to appear worldly and sophisticated.
But he's not because, so we're going to just talk about them in totality. On the preview for the next episode, she's now again calling him a liar about yoga and him teaching yoga.
Saying he was a yoga instructor.
And he wasn't.
But you know what? I know a lot of people like that who try to fluff their accomplishments or fluff this in. Just say I do yoga 2-3 times a week. Why do you have to be a yoga instructor? Like,
especially
he want to be like a black Renaissance man. Like, he want to be a jack of all trades. Like, he just wants to be worldly.
Okay, what made you think that though?
Because yoga, that one comment he made. What did he say that didn't make any sense? Like how he speaks. He's starting to sound like Zach. He's putting words together that don't go together.
Oh.
And we agree that we kind of know somebody that's like him. And he wanted to appear worldly, but he was not worldly.
Yes. Yes.
But he wanted to appear.
Yes, he does remind us of someone that is trying to be. Yes, exactly.
Instead of embracing it and being sophisticated, it seems like he's
trying to separate himself and act like that's not.
But I was reading, he's in education, so people were saying this is probably the worst show for an educator to be on, or any type of reality show.
But then I saw something that was like he was a aftercare or a aftercare director. Or she said it. Somebody said, so it was kind of like aftercare director is very different than a school principal or director. Or
a school teacher, to be honest.
I mean, not to say that they aren't both good jobs, but they are very different as far as like what you're doing and what you're required to do.
All right, so who's next?
Derek and Katie.
Okay, Derek and Katie.
Derek fake box macaroni and cheese for dinner, and that's the only thing they eat.
Yeah,
that they ate a bowl of macaroni.
So is that a thing? But it was.
It's a 25-year. It's a 20-year-old thing. It was boxed Kraft mac and cheese.
I ain't never ate that. And
but
I went to college.
It is definitely cultural.
We was eating ramen noodles before we ate some Kraft.
Now, people definitely ate it, but in college, like, y'all are 25. Y'all get to choose what you eat. Like, that's not a choice. Y'all don't have kids in the house.
But if you look on the preview for the next episode, at dinner they were eating it again.
That is
crazy. If you look at the previews, I didn't write that down, but that is true. Like,
was like,
but he did cook for her. Oh, no,
that was him cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought that he was being immature because why would he be telling her that he was the one that was used to breaking hearts and
he's waiting to get his heart broken? So that part, he said he was kind of waiting to get his heart broken. So I hope in this process, if you're on Married at First Sight, you plan to be married forever, or you say you want to be married forever, why would you be like, I'm waiting to get my heart broken?
They are not made for this show. Katie says she's getting too old.
And she's 25.
She's 26.
Or turning 26. She turned 26 at the honeymoon.
So, I'm sorry. Too old for what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was saying that Derek clearly never wanted to fight for love and stuff like that.
So, I get that.
But I was with Derek. It is not weird that you're 20. He's 27. It's not weird that you're 27 and have never been in love. I don't think that's that weird.
No, I agree. That's not that weird. She's just extra about this whole love thing. Yeah. Like, she's super extra. It could
kind of almost be a red flag if you've had several relationships and maybe you pushed away once it got to a certain part. So it's not, but if you're saying that that's not what happened and you just literally have not found one, if you only dated people a few months, then that's not really, yeah, it's not like you were in 4 relationships and just were never in love.
She also, I think if she could stop worrying about falling in love and just like learn to like him and like have a friendship, then she would get so much further.
But I think she still has that other guy on her mind, to be honest. Like, she's saying all the right things. Yeah, she's saying all the right things now. Like, I'm just kidding, I'm going to get hurt like I have in the past. No, you're scared that you're going to choose this man, but this guy is still only 2 weeks removed from wanting you. Like, no, I'm not believing it. Because last time she didn't say that. Now this episode is you're scared he's not going to fall. But last time you had somebody waiting in the wings that wants you. Yeah. And then if he don't want you, you got somebody else who does.
I just, they're a little, she's cringy to watch now. I just, everything she talks about.
A lot of names online that I'm not going to repeat.
But a lot, like, it's because.
It has to do with her looks, and I'm not talking about how people look.
Oh, no. I'm talking about her, like, thinking that things are supposed to be a certain way. Oh, it's annoying.
But you know what? She her mama child. Well, no, her mom was opposite, but. I'm just saying, Katie's obsessing over the love thing, but Derek is immature. But they're both immature.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
they are, and he just knows. Like, I think he's more aware of his immaturity, or he's like not trying to be something that he's not. She is trying very hard for this love thing to work.
I just want her to shut up about it. I'm tired of it.
Yes, for sure.
Stop it. Just go through the process. Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
And try to be open in case, you know, you do have a connection. At least try to go past the 8 weeks. Just try. Like, stop talking about it. And
they got us. They have to stop talking about it.
Like, sometimes it's easier just to try to move forward than to keep rehashing issues that's not even really an issue. I don't like this season how they don't have the experts there that much.
They're not there because
they used to be there every episode.
It's a reality show with throwing some
but they could have, Pastor Kyle should have walked in right then in that argument like they do on Marriage Boot Camp and been like, look, this ain't worth it. Just try not to, you promise you're never going to bring it up. You promise not to bring it up, and let's just
like each other.
And move forward.
You know what? This is why Love is Blind is so much better than Married at First Sight.
She's watching Love is Blind. She's a traitor.
No, it's the same creators.
But I'm sure
everybody was watching it.
I think they're trying to phase out. I think they're going to do one more season of Married at First Sight.
And then hop on this Love is Blind. Yeah. Love is Blind is way better. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Because I know they have casted, I think, for the next season. So I think they're at least going to do another season. Yeah. But we'll see. Anyway, she's pressed over Love is Blind. I think I'm going to start watching it.
She's a hater because she's not in the know. But
okay, but I was in the know first.
About to be.
I asked you first. You did. And you was like, I don't have time. I don't know. I'm in the Everybody's talking about it.
It's really
It's
good.
the talk of the town, India. I'm on episode 5.
Who said
it's
that?
everywhere.
Who said that?
Jay Leno was talking about it. Whatever you said. Who you said?
Who said
Trevor Noah was talking about it. Like, and I was like, girl, I told you
so
2 weeks ago they said it was good. Now, I can't lie, it ain't like I got into it. I watched half the episode, but we digress. Okay, but anyway, we're going to stop talking about Love is Blind and get back to the show.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes,
So,
yes,
okay. So, Katie and Derek, I think we're done with them. Immature. She needs to shut the fuck up about this. Oh, I got to believe that because we can't cuss, right? She got to shut up about this in love thing and keep it pushing.
It doesn't make
But it's okay because if Katie don't want you, Derek, somebody else will.
Okay.
And you notice they ain't talk about her diabetes no more. So I guess she got it under control.
She's always had it under control.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
I don't have no notes.
On who? Austin and Jessica? I loved them.
I have no notes. I just thought it was cute.
Well, then it's my turn to talk about them.
Please
Because, oh my gosh. He talked about his relationship. Remember, you wanted to know how long he had been in a relationship.
Yeah, what did he say?
It was a 3.5-year relationship, and he said, I love you first. He said, I love you after 1 year.
Okay.
Jessica is obsessed with him saying, I love you first. It's annoying and immature, and he's annoyed by it. Number one. Number two.
He obviously is not going to say it just because
he's not going to say it, and he's just like, she's so caught up in this word. He's like, let's just be. This man,
he's showing everything.
He is the only person that is really about this show.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he is like smart. He's emotionally intelligent, and she said that. She was like, oh, he's really emotionally aware, and he's very intelligent about his emotions. He is. Like, he knows stuff. Like, he's just like, I'm not gonna, and he's not gonna be pressured into saying it. He's like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I don't care. I'm not saying it just because you want me to.
I thought it was cute that he talked about how he needs like physical touch as affection.
He knew his love languages. He knew her love language. Right, he was like, yours is acts of service.
Oh, right.
And then his was physical touch and. Oh no! Hers was acts of service. His was acts of service, but hers was words of affirmation. That's what hers.
But was his acts of service? Because he just kept talking about how he needed affection.
No, maybe his was affection. I might have messed up with that. Hers was words of affirmation.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he was like and I think acts of service. I don't know, but he. Oh. She was saying that 1 year was really long for her. But then when he asked her if she had ever been in love, she was like, I don't know if it was really love or it was just... So you ain't even really been in love. You don't even think you've been in love. And
but
you mad that
he say I love you.
Been in love? Like...
Wait, she was mad that he was in love.
She mad that it took him a year
because he
to say that he was
really in love.
I was like, she is dumb.
She not dumb, Michelle.
She's emotionally dumb. Because you just admitted that you don't even know if you've ever been in love. And then now you're mad at him for saying he's going to wait a year.
Yeah. So that means she was saying I love you and you're not in love.
Like,
that's even worse. There's a red flag with that. Yeah, you're right.
It is.
You're right.
It's crazy.
You're right.
So then, I said Austin is the shit. And I don't know how he's not in a relationship. He was a baseball player. In college. Oh, they were killing it. They were cute. That was a cute day. I went to school where the baseball team was like actually a big deal. The baseball players was players. So I don't know how I don't know.
Well, he was tied up for 3.5 years. Maybe he got his heart broken and was like, next time I'm doing it, I'm getting married. Yeah, he definitely, I just think that he's he's a catch, period. He's a catch. She better stop tripping or else somebody else gonna snatch him up after this show is over. I'm not. I'm not. But I do think that somebody is. And I was talking to someone else about him, and they were like, "Yes, I like him too. Everybody likes him. More and more attractive. Everybody is Team Austin. He's so cute. Yeah, he's tall. He's cute. He seems so sweet. He is. She got it. Yes, he's getting cuter, and she ain't. Period. Okay. All right, this is what everybody's been waiting for. For sure. The star couple of the episode, Brandon and Taylor. She's not feeling Taylor right now. No, I'm not feeling Taylor right now. I don't think America is feeling Taylor.
She is feeling herself though. She thinks that she is.
Liar.
Your mom is feeling Taylor.
Oh, my mom said she loves that Taylor is so petty. That's my girl. Taylor is petty.
She is.
Nah, Taylor is a manipulator.
She is. She was acting
and it's one thing to do that and then be like, yeah, I was mad. I was trying to make him mad.
Yeah.
But then for her to go to even sit down with Mika and be like, I mean, I don't understand the big deal. All I said
and Mika needed to come with some different energy.
Yeah.
Girl, you would have been mad. Like, they didn't show what she was saying to Taylor, so maybe she was saying it. But Mika would have been like, oh, that's what we're doing? Come on, let's not fake it. Taylor did it to make him mad. Taylor did it. It was about him. Like, she's a liar. Like, don't be a liar. If you're going to be petty, own it.
And she called the man gay.
She didn't exactly call him gay. She said she did not want. I actually didn't get that implication.
She said, can he be 6, whatever?
And she said it's not gay. But I didn't think that every single thing was applicable to him. I thought she was talking about your general sentiments that you think so many guys are gay. So I think she was just asking for to have a straight man.
She was mad at him.
She called him gay. I missed it.
Towards Brandon.
Yeah, she was walking her dog.
Like you were mad at him, and there's no excuse for it. And she tried to, and I was feeling bad for her at the beginning when she was talking to him and was like, you know, you're in your room and you don't come to see me and all of that. And then when he was like, but you're always on your phone, you're not open to communication with me.
I'm sorry for talking over you.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
And then I was feeling bad. I was like, Brandon is probably acting like he's trying, but he's probably still mad and just going in his room. But then you do this and then try to act like you don't know what it brings me back to my point. My point, the first or the second video we did, I said Taylor is a different person off camera. She's acting all sweet and stuff. Yeah. But she's a different person. But as soon as it came out, as soon as she was pissed at him, she couldn't fake it on camera. Yeah. And then her whole problem with him not being a certain way on camera was a telltale sign that she was so worried about appearances. Bad for Brandon. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for none of these people. First of all, they're getting paid. They didn't really come on the show to be married for real. And but I still kind of feel bad. But because he seems like he's being honest at this point. He was pissed. He does seem like he's being honest. Like, why would you do that? Girl, he does seem like he's being honest. She was pushing him away, and she did have an attitude on the couch. Like, he was like, all of this that you're giving me right now. And I was like, she does have an attitude. So she's not owning it and then playing dumb. And like, she doesn't communicate well because I think he was like, you have to give me something to make me. And she was like, you should just keep trying. He's like, but even when you're shutting me out, like at some point you have to realize, okay, I'm shutting you out. Let me try to open myself up also if you want to make this work. Taylor, you don't want to make it work. You want him to chase you or you don't want him. And she said, her friend said, oh, that's crazy. You would have usually just cut somebody off. So clearly she really doesn't want to deal with him anymore. And she's doing it for the sake of the show. But don't act like you're trying hard. And he was mad that you were all like okay, so the one thing I noticed when she made dinner and she killed it, she threw down for him. Oh, I put a note on that. So she made dinner and they came to the table, she had his plate ready, they sit down and she's kind of like, oh, I made dinner, but she still isn't that excited to talk to him. Then she gets out her camera and is like, and she is like excited. And she kind of texted or posting it. She was like, her face lit up when she was on her phone and stuff. Her face lit up, and I'm just like, I'm with him. Like, you got this crappy attitude, and then as soon as you're on your phone, as soon as you're on Instagram, as soon as you're doing it for likes, you're all excited. Like, you gotta get your priorities straight. And then she's like, go eat, don't wait for me. No, nobody y'all are a new couple. Nobody's gonna just start eating while you're just taking pictures. Like, you could have took one picture and put your phone down and posted it later. Like, why are you posting it in the moment? Yes, or texting somebody, whatever she was doing. Yeah. And then I put a note that Taylor eats a lot. Those plates were huge. That was bigger than the Thanksgiving plate. It was so much food. And then all the food stacked on top. It was too much. You think she cooked all of that? I think she cooked all of that. But why did she make her plate and his plate so big? It was so much food on that plate. Taylor, you eat a lot, girl. He didn't even eat it. He said, I'm done. It looked okay. The presentation wasn't that good. No, because it was too much food. Yeah, she needed to put a little serving size. It was, oh my gosh. So, what's the other thing? So, I was going to say, did y'all notice that she had an AirPod in her ear? When they were at dinner. When she was sitting at the dining room table, she had an AirPod. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Like, I'm with him. Like, she is not in this at all. She's way too concerned. She's these
millennials they be talking about. I mean, I know I'm a millennial, but it's too much. Unplug, girl. Unplug and stop being manipulative. Yeah. Like, he made some mistakes. And maybe you're over it, but don't do something like that and then try to act like you don't know what you did. And she lied to Dr. Christiana. She lied to the doctor when she was on the phone with her. She told her that when she was like, oh, I didn't do it for that. And then she was like, oh, so he perceived it different. No, we know why you did it, you freaking manipulative liar. And she lied to Mika.
Yeah, she lied to present her so that she didn't have to own up to the fact that she was being petty and immature and being a bitch. Period.
Yeah, she's a liar. Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh, okay. Finally, Mindy and Zach, which was the most entertaining.
You think so?
The reason why it was so entertaining is because every time Zach talked, the music changed.
Yeah,
and it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, why are they playing him like this?
Yeah.
But he deserves it because he does not finish his thoughts. His sister
went in.
She was like, her face was confused just like everybody else's big face.
She was
confused.
like, just do it. Just do it for fun. She's like, why are you overthinking it? Just move in, just do it. She was basically saying, just do it for these 8 weeks.
Yeah, why are you? And she was just like, if I was her, I would be mad.
Yeah.
I would feel abandoned. Like, she did not play favorites at all. She was not biased to him, and she gave it to him straight.
Yeah, I like that. And he was sitting there looking like, he was probably shocked his sister went in like that.
Yeah, she came around. He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mindy and Zach were at the park.
Oh, yes, the park.
And Mindy, the first thing that you hear Mindy say is, things are going great. She's delusional. I literally wrote it down because I was like,
I think she's acting. Huh? She cannot be that delusional. I noticed that too.
She said, things are going great. She's delusional.
She might think that because she was so excited he wanted to come over.
Everything. No, this was before though.
No, I know, but she might be delusional. I was thinking she's acting. Like, it's you know your relationship is trash.
I wrote down that Zach is dumb.
He is dumb, and he called himself an intellectual, and he's comical.
He's dumb.
He called himself an intellectual. And is literally an idiot. How does he get the opposite of that?
And he does not answer questions. And when it comes time for him to answer a question, he sounds dumb.
He don't think he need to do that Michael pause.
He does.
Michael pause. That shit, it was like a 45-minute second. I was like, wait, did my TV turn off?
Michael did not answer for so long. But Zach waited so long so that he didn't have to answer. He just got up and went and got the dog.
Yeah, and never came back. So then she comes back. No. She comes back. So I haven't seen him since he ran off with his dog.
They're so stupid.
Wait, so he didn't come back?
I hate
and give you a hug?
Production is stupid for that. They are crazy.
I haven't seen him since he left with the dog.
They are crazy. It was hilarious.
He wanted to come over, and he didn't even spend the night. He is not even trying in this process. No. Like, I guess he's better than the guy from last season who just came and stayed out all night.
I said, here we go. The music is playing him. Every time he talks, the music starts. The production is like, okay, we about to be like, doop, doop, doop. Like, it just, oh my God, y'all got to pay attention if you haven't. And then he does not answer questions. She's a fool. I don't know. His sister wasn't with the shits.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
And he needed somebody to tell him, but that's not going to change anything because he knew already that he was being stupid. So what did you think about the episode? So as we started talking about it, I was like, I guess it wasn't as good as I thought.
You're right. It wasn't. But Taylor and Brandon, that drama was so much.
It was a lot of it.
That is unheard of. Like, she took this show to another level.
She did.
And then he said she was supposed to be on Survivor's Island. What's it called? Relationship Island? When he was talking to Mike. Did you see the part?
I think I missed the part of it.
He was supposed to be on. She was like, yeah. And then he was like, I'm finding. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot about this. He was like, I'm finding all this stuff out about Taylor. Like, she was supposed to be on a couple other reality shows, including the one where basically couples go and then single people go trying to break them up. But I forget what it's called. Something Island.
Like you said, Survivor's Island or something.
Temptation Island. Yeah, Temptation Island. So she was supposed to be on Temptation Island. But then she wasn't available for it, but she was available for this because she was in town. Because
I knew she was casted for this for sure. So, I always thought that Zach and Taylor
for sure. Yeah,
were
Taylor
casted.
For sure. Yeah.
I always thought that Zach and Taylor were the ones that were casted because they just were like the quote unquote pretty people. Yeah. Her wig is horrible.
Oh, and that first scene with
that scene where you could see it looks like a Barbie. It looks worse than a Barbie wig. It looks worse than doll hair. Mm-hmm. And she has the nerve
to still be wearing it. She's wearing it still.
I can't. I could not say nothing about this wig. Like, we have gone week after week and we try not to talk about appearances, but that wig is trash.
Yeah.
It's trash. It belongs in the trash. Yeah, exactly. So that's it for this week. So maybe the episode wasn't as good as we thought it was, but it was cool. I think next week is the drama is coming. It's building.
It is.
It's building. They trying to keep us holding on because the drama is building.
It is, especially with Mika and Michael. I can't wait. And Taylor and Brandon. I wonder if he's gonna move back in, or is he gonna do the next 5 weeks out? Anyways, okay, guys.
All right.
Talking to you.
Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe, and comment,
and turn on your notifications so that you know when we post.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.